Hey, this is Samira back with Bouquet Body. Got a nice little flower frame here. Um, but yeah, I wanted to tell you a little bit more about the system today. I am a thrifter, a lover of vintage, a lover of thrift shops, and there's actually there's kind of like a weird pressure to buy actually in thrift stores because you'll never see it again. You won't be able to get it back. So I would end up kind of accruing all these different things. But what I had noticed, I think around 2018, is that I had all this stuff, but I didn't wear it. When I was a little bit younger, I did sort of wear my more like crazy, outrageous, interesting finds more. I still would wear them a few years ago, but I really noticed that my lifestyle and just not just my lifestyle, but like my habit of mind, like my tone, my own personal like mental tone was much chiller than it used to be. I really didn't want to dress up and like put on the like high visibility outfit. I just wanted something that I felt encouraged by, that was like privately entertaining for me or privately comfortable or whatever. And I just had so much stuff that I wasn't wearing. So I got interested in the idea of capsule wardrobe, which I think was kind of at the same time that the rest of the world was like becoming obsessed with capsule wardrobes. It's been a big thing for the past, I guess 5 years-ish, maybe more than that. In that journey, that's when I also discovered Kibbe and all these different typing systems that are out there, as well as the awesome YouTube world around Kibbe, which is, I think, full of like really fun creators. So the reason why I felt the need to kind of build on that is that I feel like, as I mentioned in my previous video, some of the language around it can make it actually kind of hard to type yourself. There's a lot of masculine, feminine language that comes from the yin and yang in the system. And I'm assuming if you're watching this, then you are already like a Kibbe enthusiast, or at least aware of the system, but maybe you're not. Basically, it's an idea of putting together looks that harmonize with your natural body characteristics, and that is based on a yin-yang model in terms of like what is large and powerful and angular versus what is delicate and rounded and soft, and what is the mix of those characteristics within your body. And that same mixture is what you're going to look for in your clothing in order for it to look most kind of effortless and most flattering to you. So that's it in a nutshell. I think that as a strategy is brilliant. It totally works. It's very effective. It's changed the way that I look at clothing. It's changed my approach to getting dressed. So I wanted to take away that masculine, feminine language, because I feel like as women, nobody really wants to be called masculine. Even from a biblical perspective, which is my perspective, it says in Genesis, God created them male and female. So all women, female, feminine, there's just a million different kinds of femininity, all of which are feminine. And I don't think that Kibbe would probably disagree with that, but just the language around the system, I think, makes it hard for you to place yourself within it. The reason that mine is called Bouquet Body is because I've named all the different types after flower, because I just think that's encouraging, it just takes away the kind of ranking, the innate ranking in there, like which is the most feminine. It's like, is a camellia better than a peony? No. Is a rose better than a peony? Is a rose better than a lily? Like, is a sunflower better than a morning glory? They're all different and beautiful and equal. So that's something that I really was important to me, that I wanted to bring to it. And also just to make it more useful, help women to be able to actually use the tool to fine tune their wardrobes. Because I think once you know your color type and your body type, that's really where you can really get into having a wardrobe that actually really works for you most of the time. I also think that the Kitchener essences are really interesting. And I'll link some creators who talk about that down below. Yeah, so that's kind of like an update on what I'm doing. I would love it if you follow me over on Instagram. I post some stuff there, and I've got some posts already explaining the different characteristics of the different body types. So some recommendations of creators who have that body type who you can follow. That's what I actually look for now. So I have a camellia body type, which is a Kibbe romantic. And so I really like to follow creators who also have that body type, which is actually pretty hard to find specifically for the camellia or romantic. I think it's because it's hard. We don't actually film that well. That's my suspicion. It's harder to find creators that are camellias, but I don't know. Love to hear your thoughts. I've started playlists as I just kind of have come across people on YouTube I've started playlists according to the body types. So that's something that I find helpful. I'm going to link that below, and hopefully you'll find it helpful too. Oh, also, I almost forgot to mention, I am also offering consultations. So if you need a little help, as I did, I needed somebody else to type me in order to be able to see myself clearly. Body dysmorphia is real. Plus all the confusion about different language and all that kind of stuff, it can be hard to figure out which type you actually are. Yeah, I do offer consultations. What that looks like is basically would ask for some video and photos of you, and then send you a little video back talking about your type and with some clothing recommendations, body type and color season appropriate recommendations for you. Get in touch with me if that's something that you would be interested in. Bouquetbody@gmail.com. All right, talk to you later. Bye.